All right. You want to give us a clap?
I would love to give us a clap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third and final. I'm just kidding. Third episode of the Loose Ends podcast with
It's
Johnny
the
and
hoodie
Isaac.
version.
I'm Johnny,
I'm Isaac.
and this is the hoodie version.
This is the hoodie
It
episode.
got a little chilly.
Mhm.
It's been raining the past
Just
couple
randomly.
days. My AC's still pumping, and it's just a little.
It's probably still warm. We're just used to
We just
it
used to,
being
like,
much hotter.
because they had like a heat wave.
Yeah. Also, I'm really loud. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit.
Isaac's always loud, so.
Hey.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Now I'm probably good. Okay. I was just only hearing myself if we were talking at the same time. So that would have been really bad.
It's all right. It's all right. People don't need to hear what I have to say.
Wait, one sec. You be sounding all weird right now.
Oh, I be sounding all sorts of whack.
Keep going.
Yep. Today's been good. I worked some.
I bet you're good.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. What? Tell me about work today.
Work was good. I've been missing the Olympics. They're over.
Yep.
Wasn't able to watch them.
Yep.
So I was a bit lost. I had to work, which
Yeah. Work sucks.
I didn't like it.
Today, I had to go to a school to recruit people for the youth council. And Timpanogos back to school day doesn't get much play. There's nobody there. There's like no one. So you're just there for like 2.5 hours doing nothing. Pretty awesome.
That's super dope.
It's my job.
Yeah.
Couldn't have started this a more boring way, I'm going to be honest. Third
love
and
that.
final because they are forcefully removing us from the internet.
It's true.
Yeah.
We've been canceled for being too boring.
Anyway.
Sorry, I got distracted. I heard
Okay, so
noises. I heard many noises.
all right, so the Olympics.
It's over.
It's over.
Team USA won.
Team USA
Everything.
won the
Olympics.
competition that we invented, which is just random medal counts.
Yeah.
No one else cares
No.
except us. Well, I guess
there was
Australia seemed like they cared
Australia
this
was
year.
caring today. They're like, oh, per capita, if you went and...
Yeah, it's like shut
But
up.
then, even then, we still dominated, and they were
Yeah.
like, Arnar,
Arnar.
you've dominated again.
Yep, that's true. So basketball, Olympic basketball.
Wow.
Yes, I mean we got to go back and talk about. I mean everything that we said last time
Yeah, I'd like to...
was wrong.
I'd like to formally apologize to Captain Chef Curry.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
that was hilarious.
That was insane. I don't know if you can recall in the second episode I mentioned that he had sucked. And he had.
He had.
And before we released the podcast, he must have listened to it.
Yeah.
And he heard
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Because
He's in my computer.
that semifinal game against Serbia was one of the most beautiful things I've ever watched.
Yeah. One of the most enjoyable basketball games I ever watched, first of all. Second of all, he was just generational. For 2 games straight.
It was insane. 2 games straight. Yeah.
Yep. But that's pretty much all I have to say is, holy crap, those guys are awesome.
Yeah. That
Thanks for
gold
giving
medal
us
game,
entertainment.
We had a big group of people, watched it together.
Ate some wings. Watched some
I
basketball.
felt so American.
Yeah, it was
patriotic.
a very American thing.
Oh, my goodness.
We're all screaming at our televisions about how bad Jason Tatum was at basketball. It's kind of funny that he finally got his chance to get in and just looked
choked.
awful.
Yeah, it was
He
awful.
just terrible.
And all the Celtics fans are trying to defend him, and his mom was even upset.
Yeah, his mom was mad.
I don't think people understand that he was coming off the bench behind Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
Yeah,
You're not
Yeah.
going to play.
yeah. That's true. And if they sub out, then there's so many people they could put in. But
It's like me trying to come into this freaking, like the BYU basketball team and just expecting minutes.
yeah, no.
Not really the same at all.
Yeah, it's not at all the
Well,
same.
except for I did win the church ball championship one time, so I have
Oh,
that
nice.
on my
It's
resume.
impressive.
Yeah.
So another thing that we got wrong, Jordan Childs did not win the bronze medal.
Yeah. We're jumping into the red hot rants early.
Oh, okay. So Johnny's got one for us
Yeah.
this week.
So
That's good because I don't have one this week.
controversy is among us. Jordan Chiles, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think we've just should have looked it up at this point.
Yeah, you're probably right.
She lost twice now. She's lost twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, the judges screwed up her scoring, and the coaches sent an appeal to the judges' table or whatever and said, try again. And they were like, you're right, we made a mistake. Here's the bronze medal.
Uh-huh.
And Jordan was like, yes, awesome, teary-eyed, biting the medal, the whole 9 yards. She has the medal in her possession, maybe. Maybe she's giving it back already.
Yep.
Fast forward a couple days, not too long, less than a week. And was it the IOC? Or was it the gymnastics?
The IOC.
The IOC. They come in and they say, wrong.
Technically.
Incorrect. Technically, according to my calculations, you were 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
4 seconds past the 1 minute appeal time that you have in gymnastics.
This adds to the last week's that this is
red
just
hot
not
rant.
a real sport.
Yeah,
This
no.
is
The
just a bunch of
scoring-
athletes doing crazy stuff,
The
but it's not a real sport.
is unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
You can't be screwing that up.
Yeah.
Twice.
No, you can't.
Twice? Come on.
Also, if there's a countdown to like when you can appeal, then it should like be a timer that everyone can see.
Yeah.
So you like know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be just like, oh yeah, sorry, you were 4 seconds late.
And Team USA is fighting it.
Yes.
They're trying,
as they should.
They're trying to get back into it. We'll see if that happens.
Honestly,
It's like apparently supposed to be a huge process. Like
yeah, it's
months
going
and
to take a
years
long time. That's the thing is normally that when the IOC overturns a medal, it takes years. Like when all those Russian
Yeah, the
Olympians
dopers.
got in trouble for doping, it took years for them to have to give their medals back. And
Shout out Team USA figure skating.
yeah, exactly.
They got their medals this Olympics.
Yes, it was the same day. Just so crazy.
Yeah.
Such a weird coincidence. But yeah, they took Jordan Childs' away instantly instead of the normal process, which takes forever.
Deliberating.
But anyway,
deliberating.
yeah,
That's the red hot rant. I just think it's ridiculous.
yeah.
Like I feel
Give
bad.
us the bronze.
Yeah, we need more bronze.
Yeah, it's not like Romania cares anyway.
Yeah. It's tough. I feel bad. I feel for Jordan.
Yeah, that
It's
would
tough.
suck.
That would suck so bad.
I mean, did you see the thing that she got instead though?
what?
Flavor Flav.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
how
he
he
made-
wears a
he
huge
made-
clock everywhere.
Made an
He made her a clock that was
absurd-
bronze.
Yeah, it's actually
sick.
so nice.
I was like,
of him.
honestly, if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably pick the Flavor Flav medal. That's
True.
sick.
True, because you can always say that you won the bronze medal.
Yeah.
and people know.
Yeah.
And then
You
there's
can just be like, hey, look,
controversy.
I got this Flavor Flav one,
Yeah.
which is sick. And also,
Yeah.
it tells time.
True.
Legend.
All the Olympic gold medal or bronze medal is just gonna tell you about the time that awful things happened to you.
Yeah.
You got screwed by the
Yep.
judges.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
I mean, and she won.
Grandchildren
She
are
won
gonna
at
love
least a gold.
Yeah, she won the team all around final, whatever.
Yeah. Which, like we said, America owns everyone. So.
Yeah, it's just Simone Biles, GOAT.
Simone Biles still goat. Let's see. What else did we miss? Ray gun.
Oh my gosh. Breakdancing,
Oh my
the
gosh.
shortest lived Olympic sport
Yeah,
of all
they are
time.
removing that with a quickness.
As they should. It was so bad, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like, did you watch any of the other breakdancers?
Yes. Great.
Insane.
Awesome. Fun to watch.
They're like spinning on their heads. Meanwhile, this chick's doing V-ups on her side
Yeah, and it went completely viral.
for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And she's out here defending it, which respect. Like, stick
Yeah,
to your
you're
craft.
an Olympian.
Yeah, stick to your
No
craft.
one else is.
But your craft is kind
Garbage.
of awful.
It's like, yeah, you're an Olympian and I'm not, but I also didn't look retarded in front of everybody.
It's
you
true.
know?
It's
So
true.
who really won?
Yeah. I felt secondhand embarrassment. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was a tough watch. But you know, that rule that brought in breakdancing is giving us football next to
True.
Olympics.
And baseball and softball.
Yes. Which will be sick too.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to watch.
Baseball, I don't think Team USA is going to.
Well, it won't be any pros because their season will be still going on.
That's true. Well, I don't know then. D1?
Probably be D1 guys.
Yeah.
Which that actually could benefit us because a lot of the other countries, their best players will be playing MLB,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Shohei and those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just make it an amateur one.
Yeah, which honestly,
That's probably for the best.
yeah. Or who knows? Maybe the MLB will make some special.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll just make the
3
All-Star
week
break like 2 weeks.
All-Star break. Go out and
But that would
dominate.
mean that the World Series would end at the start of November, which would feel wrong.
Maybe they just shorten the season. They've got like 150 games in it.
162.
I didn't even know it was that many. I
Yeah.
thought I was overshooting with 150.
No, 162.
They got 162 games. They can miss out on what, 12?
Yeah, the problem is they play a series against every team.
Yeah, they do like the 3-game series.
And so it's like, how do you
There'd be a way.
choose
there'd be
which
a way.
games to eliminate?
Baseball's not my forte, unfortunately.
Yeah, me neither. I wish it was.
Yeah. Maybe if Utah gets their MLB team.
Oh,
or
yeah,
win.
I will
guess.
become a big
Yeah.
MLB
I mean,
fan.
I'm already a hockey guy now.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited about the hockey. Okay, can I tell a story that happened to me this week?
Absolutely.
Okay. This is a funny story, okay? And I know a lot of you out there relate to me. But basically, here's what happened. All right, I'm at the Orem Rec Center, okay? I get to go there for free because of work. So that's why I was working out there, right? I'm getting swole, doing some incline bench presses, right?
No V-ups on your side?
No
or
V-ups
anything?
on my side,
Okay.
no ray guns. But I'm sitting there and I'm doing it, and I finish a set, and maybe the most attractive girl I've ever seen in my entire life walks in and sits at the bench right next to me. And
Yikes.
in that moment, I panicked and I straight up left the gym. I was like, I went full blown, just nonverbal autistic mode and just didn't say a word to anybody. All my coworkers that I saw walking out, I'm sorry I ignored you, but I straight up,
He's going through something.
I straight up just eliminated myself from the situation. So my question is, how do I overcome this? How do I come back from that?
You come back from that.
Not that I was going to say anything to her, but I
Right,
could have
no.
just kept working out next to
Yeah.
her. It was like pretty
It's not how do I come back from
Right.
this and like talk to the girl.
right.
It's like how do I act like a normal human being
Exactly.
when it comes to women.
It's like if I was on the flip side, if I was her and I walked in and I sat down and someone instantly stood up and walked out just how I did, I'd be like, dang, do I smell bad? Like,
Yeah.
is something wrong? Like, what happened here? She definitely noticed that I got up with a quickness. I was out of there. But
Rapid.
I just had to share an embarrassing
That
moment.
yeah. Drop it in the comments. Is there a way back from that? And if she shows up again, does he talk to her or does he just like try to
Here's what
take
I'll say.
baby steps here?
Here's what I'll say. If we get over 30 views on our next pod, combined Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, the three.
Okay.
If we get combined over 30, right, I will talk to her the next time I see her at the gym.
Oh, you heard it here first. Share this with your friends.
And that's a promise.
I don't think you understand this. We need this to happen for
And
the success
here's
of the
thing.
boys.
This is the other thing is I generally am not like that afraid of girls. But like
Speak for yourself.
it was just one of those moments where I just like I didn't know what to like. You know when you don't know what to do with your arms? Like that was happening to me, and I'm at
Just
the
your
gym.
whole
You know,
body.
yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk out.
Yep.
All my coworkers are like, hey. I'm like, just like walk past them.
Stopped functioning.
It was crazy. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
dang, I didn't know I had that in me.
She was that stunning.
Yeah, literally,
Whoever you are,
she was gorgeous.
you should feel good about that.
She was truly gorgeous. But anyway,
You made the redhead turn red. It's awesome.
I'm always red. That's
Yeah, it's true.
not a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my coworkers today was like, I've never seen you with normal colored skin. And I was like, what the heck's that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
She's
that's-
like, because your skin's always red. I'm
That's
like,
got to
"Oh."
be slightly racist or something.
Yeah.
What
Maybe.
What's considered normal looking skin is the question.
Well, I think she means like my white skin.
Oh,
It's because I'm always red.
right. Sorry. It's my bad.
Yeah.
Instant cancel culture.
Her first language is Spanish, so she didn't.
Oh, dude. That's honestly, it's like the same when you talk to a child.
Uh-huh.
They'll just tell it to you straight up.
Oh, yeah, and
'cause
I
they
like
don't know
that.
how to beat around the bush.
I enjoy that.
They don't know how to.
It's one
At
of my
least not in-
favorite
not in
things
your
about
language.
So one of my favorite things about people from other countries is they just don't have that
Yeah.
like social barrier
Yeah.
where they
You look fat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
all right.
maybe we need to be more like that with each
Yeah.
other. Who knows?
Or it's like, how are you going to lose weight? They're like, what?
Yeah, like what are you doing to lose weight? You're like, didn't know that I needed to.
Didn't know I was working on that.
Okay. Do you want to do some trivia? You ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
So I brought some trivia for our boy Johnny today.
We're locked in
And I'm doing this a little differently, okay?
here. Oh, dear.
So these won't be classic questions.
This
It's
has
going to be
been-
more of a riddle than
This
a
is
trivia.
the second week of doing trivia, and we're already switching it up.
Yeah. I like to do things my own way.
Here we go.
So basically, I have 3 celebrities that's birthdays are today, okay? And I'm going to tell you their names, but I switched up, like, basically it's synonyms of each part of their names. So you have to decipher what it is.
What? Okay.
Does that make sense?
Not greatly. Not a great amount of sense.
I'm trying to think of, like, a good one. So, like, for you, Johnny, I could say, like, the bathroom, because that's another, like, John.
John?
Yeah. Like that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's kind of like wordplay.
Yes, it's wordplay. Yes, word association. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Try.
All right, our first one. This is a movie director.
Movie director.
Okay. Batman's butler runs a curl route and catches a chicken.
Alfred
Okay.
runs a curl route. Alfred Hook? I don't know.
You're so close.
Alfred.
Jacob's probably already gotten this.
Of course he is. Alfred Hitchcock.
Boom! There you go. Alfred Hitchcock. You got it. See?
Yeah.
So you're catching
Okay,
on. You're catching
okay.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on
So next
this.
one. This one's an actor. All right.
An actor.
Okay, and all 3 of these are ones that you would know. I made sure that they were like
so
ones
they're
you
not
would know.
obscure names. Okay.
The lobster from The Little Mermaid is a huge fan.
Oh crap! I don't remember his name.
You don't remember his name? Under the sea.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Sebastian Stan.
Yes. Nice.
All
You're better at
right.
this than I thought you'd be. This is perfect. Okay.
Sebastian just. What
All
was
right.
a gift from Zeus right there.
This one is an NBA player. Okay.
Got
so this
it.
one should be easy. Also, it's their nickname, not their actual name. Okay.
I need to say their nickname. Wait,
Well, I'm describing them using their nickname.
using the nickname.
Okay.
Okay.
An 80s dance party with your parents, nieces, and nephews.
Disco.
Close.
80s dance party.
With your parents, nieces, and nephews.
Parents. Cousin. Oh, Boogie Cousins.
Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, DeMarcus.
I had to get creative with that one.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
liked it. I
that was
liked
my
it.
trivia this week.
Very nice. Very nice. 3 for 3, baby.
Do you
With a
remember
little bit
when?
of help.
Yeah, no help. Do you remember when Brittany Griner said she could beat DeMarcus Cousins 1-on-1?
Yeah, the most absurd comment.
That might be the craziest thing ever said.
There's no way. Like I don't know what
Especially since he was like in his prime when she said
he
that.
was. I don't
He
think
was
people
dunking on
He
everyone
was so
good.
good. Prime Boogie could be a top 10 center of all time. Prime Boogie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Throughout the career, though, dude fell off. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. He did struggle. Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about this week? 'Cause I'm fresh out of things.
Fresh out. I got an article.
You have an article.
I got some good news.
Okay, he's got some good news.
It's some older good news. It's not, like happening right now, but you may have already heard about it. But it's a feel-good story.
Right.
Because really the only person in the wrong was a corporation, which we love because as long as people aren't bad, it's just like a corporation, which
They're already evil.
they're already, just
Capitalism
not
is evil.
So back in December, Kevin Ford posted a video on social media showing his gratitude to his employer, Burger King,
Oh,
for
Burger
his
King foot lettuce.
27 years he worked at
Whoa.
Burger King, never missed a day.
Whoa!
27 years, never missed a day. And he was expressing gratitude for the gift that they sent him, which was, let's see,
27 years?
27 years.
Dang, bro. He's trying to find it.
Yep, it's almost there. Wait for it. What? The gift involved a Starbucks reusable tumbler, a bag of Reese's candy, pens, and 2 rolls of Lifesavers, and some other miscellaneous items.
2 rolls of Lifesavers.
2 rolls of Lifesavers. 27 years, not missed a day.
Did he
And
get this from corporate, or was it just like his manager gave it to him?
It was from the company that Burger King hires from, HMS Host.
What?
Yeah.
So corporate thought this was a good idea to send him
corporate
that?
said, "Oh, thank you for your service.
Wow.
Thank you for your dedication to the craft.
Here's some Reese's.
Yeah, here's some Reese's and a Starbucks tumbler that you can just forget about."
Yeah, that's the worst gift of all time.
Yeah, 27 years.
27
And he
years.
posted this, and here's the best part. He
Imagine-
posted this.
Imagine you're married to someone for 27 years, and then on your anniversary, you just got Reese's and a Stanley.
Yeah,
I like
that's all it is.
that's divorce material.
Yeah, that's like-
Anyway, continue.
He posted this on social media, expressing gratitude,
Okay.
like wholehearted, like, "Hey, I just want to thank you guys. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so grateful
Yeah.
for the job that
He's
I've
a
been able to have."
genuine guy.
Yeah, he's like, "This has been able
This
to
guy sounds
provide
like
for
he
my
rocks.
family. Obviously, it's not enough,
Yeah.
especially in this economy.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Burger
not.
King not going to pay you
Burger
enough.
King's not paying 20 an hour.
No. Video went viral,
Okay.
and people were like, "Oh no, sir, kind sir, you deserve so much more. I don't think
From
you
a company
understand.
you've been loyal to for
You deserve
27 years.
so much more
Yeah.
than
What
just
the heck?
a couple trinkets.
That's
Like a
crazy.
gift bag from a church.
Like, send him to like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like Disneyland or something.
It's like, it's unbelievable. So, his daughter, who is a little more hip, I would say,
So
saw
younger.
the support for him
Okay.
online, started
Nice.
a GoFundMe.
Heck yes. This guy retired now? Did we retire this man?
This article was written on January 4th,
Okay.
and it has raised nearly $450,000.
Woo! That's probably 12 years of what he's making at Burger King.
An absurd amount of money. And the good news is that on January 4th, this article came out. He used a large chunk of that to buy a house.
So he's being smart with it too.
Yeah, so he's not just like, putting it all on black, which,
It's good. Which
I don't know, 900 grand.
could have probably ruled.
Can you imagine? He's like, "Hey, appreciate y'all. Like,
Lost it
on
all."
black. It's gone.
I actually put it all on black, won, and then I put all of that on red and lost. That'd be insane.
Oh
man, that's funny.
Yeah, but he bought a house, and he's just he posted another video, and he said, "I'm just trying to make it through this video without crying. I just want to thank you guys so much for your
Yeah,
support."
the story rules.
Yeah, right? Like, I think, first of all, this would have been a different story had Kevin, my man Kevin, post a video like a lot of people do about their companies, the people they work for, whatever it is, their coworkers, and they say, "Look at what this bleepity bleep
Right.
gave me, dude. These corporate sons of guns, like, gave me this crap,
Yeah.
and I worked so hard, I never missed a day in my life." And that would completely sour the story.
Right.
Obviously, he probably still would have made some money with the GoFundMe because people like a salty man against corporations. That's
True.
just how it goes. But I think the feel-good part of this, right in the heartstrings, is that he was grateful for his little
Genuine.
bit.
He's a very genuine guy.
He's like, "Hey, I'm grateful for the stability that the job gave me. I'm grateful for this gift, like, to show the appreciation. It may have been an absolutely garbage gift, but it was still, something that he appreciated, which I think we can all learn something from Kevin here. Appreciate the small things."
Yeah. It reminds me of a lot of people on my mission, like, literally, like, so poor and, like, deserve the world, like, such kind people. But then, like, you give them anything, and they're just, like, so thankful and just have so much gratitude for everything. It's, like, something that I'm trying to work on right now where, like, I had, like, a weird, like, this last Saturday was, like, a really weird day for me. Like, I had, like after the basketball game, I went home and I had, like, my mind was, like, spinning like crazy. And, like, the only thing that I was able to do to, like, center myself again was to, like, be grateful for what I did have. Because, like, I was, like, in a point where I was, like, stressed out and, like, freaking out. And I wasn't going to come, like, do whatever you guys were going to do. because I was so stressed out and just in my head a lot. But then I like reminded myself, like, you have great friends. Like, you need to be grateful for that. And sometimes showing your gratitude for people is just showing up. Not necessarily being the life of the party when you show up, but just being there and just hanging out, you know? So, like, being grateful for things that can totally change your entire outlook on life
Absolutely.
and your ability to cope with things.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. It's the small things that
I love
the
that
most
story. That's a
the
good story.
most grateful people tend to appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, similar experiences on my mission. Had an extra Christmas tree one Christmas, like a small, probably about 3 feet tall Christmas tree, and we had this lady that we were talking to, and we just had the thought, like, she doesn't have any Christmas decorations. Let's bring her some Christmas. It was around Christmas time, and we brought her this Christmas tree and some lights.
That's awesome.
And she just started crying.
Right.
And me, being a super empathetic guy, thought, why on earth are you crying about this stupid Christmas tree? But it truly is just like, there are people who have a lot less than we do, and they're grateful for
So true.
a lot less than we get, which is something to admire.
So true.
Something to appreciate.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Something that I'm super thankful for.
It's getting super wholesome right now.
Yeah. Something I'm super thankful for is Tavon Austin.
Oh.
Our
The
boy
man.
retired today.
Only one.
He's the only one. If you don't know, this man has the greatest highlight tape of all time. If you don't know, actually, we should probably link it in our
We
YouTube.
might have to.
It is one of the best videos of all time. This man could not be stopped. Have you seen his highlight tape from high school?
It's probably just as good.
It's even better. It's
Even,
unbelievable.
yeah, it's against much worse
Literally
competition.
every time he touches the ball, he scores a touchdown. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say
Austin.
about Tavon Austin. He is just got to give our respect to the legends of the
And
game.
if you only follow the NFL, you probably haven't heard much about him.
Mm-hmm.
His NFL career, not on the same level as college, which happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But his college highlight tape may have been the pioneer for all college.
Well, really just highlight tapes in general.
Yeah, just anything.
Like
Any
the music,
highlight tape,
the music choice,
the music,
everything.
the editing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's that song by? It's like, I don't remember.
I couldn't tell you. I just know that the video
It's like
itself
Kid something.
has 24 million views on YouTube,
Yeah.
which I was looking at all the other highlight videos it was suggesting, and none of them like breached 2 million.
Yeah. It's like there's some videos that like kids our age have all seen. I don't. Maybe it's just kids that like soccer, but there's one that's like the top 10 last second goals. In soccer history. It's also like there's one that's like the top 10 sportsmanship moments in soccer history. Like, and everyone's seen them. Like, if you talk to any kid that played soccer growing up, they've all seen it. At least that are my age. But the Tavon Austin highlight tape is one that's just like in everyone that's our ages and likes football. It's just in their brain.
It is. And it's just,
So that might not be significant to you, but him retiring is significant to us.
yeah. Yeah. Tavon Austin. I know you haven't done
only
much
one.
for the past couple of years.
Okay,
but
I was going to ask you this. Like, if that was your career, would you be satisfied?
oh no.
You wouldn't be?
Not after college.
Really?
Yeah, after like all the hype and
Yeah, I don't
He
know
was
if he
good.
didn't get drafted super high, I don't think.
no, I think most of his hype comes from his
That's what
one
I'm saying.
video.
Like, would you, like, if you knew
I don't know,
inside,
what-
like,
what are
I'm not a
his-
great
do you know
NFL
his
player.
accolades at all?
He was just a really good college
Do you know
player.
if he has any like Super Bowls or?
He may have been on the Eagles when they won a Super Bowl, but
I have no idea.
probably not.
No, I don't know. I mean,
It's
I
on the
think any
Eagles and
any
Rams.
NFL player or professional sports player who goes in, makes millions of dollars, and then doesn't blow it all on gambling or drugs or anything after their career had a
Right.
successful career.
Right. I mean,
'Cause-
CTE could get to anyone.
Yeah, Antonio Brown.
It did get Antonio Brown hard
Yeah, he's a lunatic. He's hilarious though.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes don't look up his tweets.
Yeah, I don't think he runs that Twitter.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think he's sitting online all day.
He might be, dude.
I think he's paying someone to act like him online.
They're doing a great job.
I mean, yeah, they do. I mean,
Hashtag
it's not that hard.
CTESPN.
Like, you literally just say anything that sounds like it's off the chain.
Yeah.
Like he had that tweet the other day
Off your rocker,
when there was
man.
the earthquake in California.
Yeah.
It was like a
Sheesh.
screenshot of like where the earthquake happened, and it was like he said Lizzo sighting.
Yeah,
Which,
brutal.
like,
Brutal.
So rude, but also hilarious.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough to get
Very
behind.
funny.
It's like, all right, man. Yeah, that's wild. I've received some feedback
Okay,
about our podcast. We talk a lot about sports.
we do.
And obviously that's because we're passionate about that stuff. That's what
That's what
we do.
we care about.
That's what we care about. But also, we aim to entertain.
Okay,
That's what we do.
I'm a little worried about where this
No,
is going.
it's not. It's not. So I'm throwing this out to whoever's listening. Drop a comment.
Okay,
Send a DM
yes, something you want to hear.
to me, Isaac, or the podcast. Just
Yeah.
get in contact
We're
with us.
working on trying to figure out our structure, as
Yeah.
you can tell.
We wanna know what we're gonna do every episode, and we want to know what you guys want to hear about.
Yeah, I think we can talk about more of the structure after, but I have ideas about that.
Yeah.
But I feel like something we could do starting now is get more personal,
Yeah.
like have some things. So this was an idea I had today, was that me and Johnny would both talk about one thing that we're obsessed with right now. And I feel like this could be sports a lot, but hopefully we can use this to steer away from sports as much as possible, because we're going to get the sports talk anyway,
Yeah.
you know? So would you like to go first? Do you have something in mind, or do
No,
I need
you
to go
go.
first?
You got it.
Okay,
Your
so
idea.
my recent obsession is Phoebe Bridgers. Okay.
Phoebe Bridgers.
You don't know who Phoebe Bridgers is. I mean, it's probably because of the weather, if I'm being honest. But she is a musician. She makes like folkish music. It's basically just sad girl music,
Yeah.
right? It's definitely geared towards women more than men. But it's the best music to listen to when it is raining. Like, kid you not, I got home from work on Monday and I laid on my couch looking out the window as it rained, just listening to Phoebe Bridgers, and I've never been in such a, like, just a mood, you know? Like, if anyone had talked to me right then, I probably would have, like, started speaking in sonnets, because it was just, like,
Nice.
that's just, like, how she sings, and it's, like, very flowy, and it's like, oh, man. So Phoebe Bridgers, shout out Phoebe Bridgers, the GOAT, one of my favorite people ever, and one of the best musicians ever, but she is my recent obsession. I've listened to nothing but Phoebe Bridgers in the last week.
My recent obsession is not nearly as deep.
Okay.
I am one who lacks the gumption to cook food for
Okay.
myself. It's probably the reason that I don't gain any weight. Because I just don't eat a lot, because it's so much work to cook, clean, eat, or cook, eat, clean, or eat, clean, cook. Who knows?
Just clean while you're cooking.
That's so tough. Everything combined, it all adds up, you know?
True.
Same amount. So my recent obsession is mozzarella sticks
Ooh.
from the air fryer. Throw them in the air fryer.
Oh.
Yeah. I get the frozen ones from
Okay, wait.
from Smith's, from
I have an
Walmart.
idea.
Okay.
Let's do a draft
A draft right now.
right now. Best snack foods like air fried
Air
mozzarella.
fried. Okay.
So just things like that.
Okay.
Do you want to just draft that first, or how do you want to do this?
I don't know, dude. This is very spur of the moment.
This is very spur of the
If
moment.
you're new to this, we're about to start a draft. And a draft, we're gonna take number 1 overall, the best thing ever, and we'll just go down the list. And then at the end, we can decide who had the better draft.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. This might be just me. Okay. When I find myself not wanting to cook and I'm hungry, okay, this is my number 1 snack, okay? It is cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
You get some Ritz and put some cheese on it. Sometimes you get like the easy cheese kind of stuff. Not all the time. Sometimes it's just like some Gouda, some pepper jack. Just cut it up, stick it on a Ritz cracker. That's by far my favorite snack because you can just pound like 500 of those.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can like. You don't feel bad afterward. You just kind of do it. It's awesome.
All right. My first overall pick, easy. Totino's pizza rolls.
Totino's pizza rolls. That's a good pick.
That's a classic. And I mean you can't knock on them.
Okay, cool.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Totino's pizza rolls is a good pick. We'll go with Capri Suns.
Capri Suns.
Crack open a cold Capri Sun,
That is
dude.
a good one. That is a good one.
On a hot day, especially right now in the summer, you come inside, got a Capri Sun in the fridge, you crack that thing open.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
I'm gonna go along with you. I'm gonna take Kool-Aid Jammers.
Kool-Aid
Number 2.
Jammers. Okay.
Staple of my childhood.
Okay.
Thanks, Uncle Brian.
Kool-Aid Jammers, not a bad pick. But I think I'm not picking this, but I think because it's too similar. But I think a better pick would have been those things with the twisty top, the Kool-Aid ones.
Is that not a Kool-Aid Jammer?
No, the Kool-Aid Jammer looks just like a Capri Sun.
Oh, it does?
Stick the
Oh,
straw.
well, I meant the Kool-Aid one with the twisty top.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I thought that was called a Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
Jammer.
one with the twisty top.
Yeah, with the twisty top, and then you like the little bit of Kool-Aid stuck in the
Those
top.
things rock.
Yeah. No, that's
Those
my
are the
number
best.
2.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good pick. Okay.
I don't know what they're called.
My third pick. I got to go with Bagel Bites.
Bagel Bites. Okay.
I think Bagel Bites are better than pizza rolls.
Really?
That might be a hot take, but I think they're better than pizza rolls. I think the biggest limitation is you can't eat as many of them as you can eat pizza rolls. You can just pound pizza rolls.
Man. And then you're just like...
Yeah, you're just burning. Everyone does.
Yeah,
that.
everyone
It's
in the,
so funny.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What are they doing in the mics right now?
Yeah, no, they'll know. We're talking about pizza
they'll
rolls.
understand,
They understand.
but at the same time, they're going to...
Actually, going back to pizza rolls, shout out the best meme of all time. Mom made pizza rolls
Yeah,
with
Mom made
Kevin
pizza
Durant and
rolls.
James Harden. Anyway,
Recreated just recently by Evan Fournier and Victor Wembanyama.
yes. Mom made baguettes.
Mom made baguettes.
Okay, your turn.
What am I, number 3 right now?
Yeah.
Number 3. I'm going to have to go with the mozzarella sticks. I just got to take them.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I don't know if you've had many in your lifetime. They're just good.
Very good pick.
Like, I do it a weird way. I dip them in A1 sauce because A1 sauce is fire.
Interesting. I never tried that.
It's good. I needed something. I don't have any mozzarella what's that red sauce? What, margarita? No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The red sauce. What's it called?
Oh, tomato sauce?
No. What's it called? The red sauce. Oh man, they're gonna rip me
Marinara?
apart. There it is. There it is. Marinara.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the stuff they dip the mozz sticks in.
Yeah, this is pizza. We're just naming different forms of pizza right now.
I love pizza.
Okay. You can veto this if it's
do.
not enough of a snack food.
I veto it right now.
But I think ramen,
Ramen's a great pick.
because you just throw that thing in the microwave
no,
for like 2 minutes.
It's quick.
and
It's easy. Harmless.
It's incredible.
Yeah. One of my staple meals.
All time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom, for the disappointing eating habits that I have.
Okay. Your fourth pick.
Fourth pick. I am gonna have to go with Dino Nuggies.
Dino Nuggies. It's a good pick.
Dino Nuggies.
Bordering on meal there.
Yeah, because you can eat a
You
million
can make
of
a
them.
whole meal
Yeah.
out of a Dino Nugget.
Yes, you can. That's my fourth.
For my fifth pick, okay, I've done all unhealthy things. All right, I got to step in with something healthier.
Ants on a log.
Ants on the log. No, we're not doing ants on the log. Although celery with peanut butter is
Gas.
that's gas.
That's
but
so good.
I'm picking its superior older brother, apples. And
Apples.
peanut butter.
Apples
Dip some
with peanut
apples in
butter.
peanut butter, dude. Oh, yeah.
Never had it. I prefer
What?
apples with caramel.
Apples with caramel, but that's not healthy.
Health is for the schmucks.
I'm talking apples with peanut butter. I actually
won't
would rather
live
have
much
apples
longer.
with peanut butter than caramel, but only barely. But peanut butter with apples,
You ever had that?
so good.
Apples with the marshmallow dip, like the
Yes.
Stay Puff,
Yes.
Jet Puff, whatever.
Yes, I have.
Good stuff.
That is good.
Yeah. Fifth pick, and this pick
Fifth final pick.
is special to me.
Uh-oh.
Nobody else is gonna agree.
I left him a good pick.
Nobody else is gonna agree. one of my go-to snacks, cereal, straight out of the bag.
Like no milk?
No milk, like because milk I would consider a meal. You bowl of cereal, that's a meal. I consider like before you got here, I was snacking on some frosted mini
Nice.
wheats.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
Hey,
hand
I don't
straight
hate
into
it.
the bag. It's my bag, my box of cereal.
Yeah, I don't hate
hand
this
straight
at
in.
all. We do this at my house, so I
So
don't hate
good.
this.
And the crunch, nice and so versatile.
I don't hate this.
So
I-
versatile.
I don't know when parents are going to start realizing that cereal is just letting their kids eat candy for breakfast.
Lucky Charms, man.
Lucky Charms and Fruity Pebbles, that's just candy.
Yeah, my household never really had those type of growing up.
We
though.
didn't either until there was a point where things switched and
We had that with wheat
Good.
and white bread, where it was only wheat bread for a while because of health. But
then you
they
find
just-
out it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, then they just stopped.
Especially if you're just getting like the grandma
And white bread
Sycamores.
tastes so much better.
Yeah. If you're getting like actual whole wheat bread, then it is healthier. But
Grandma Sycamores.
Grandma Sycamore's wheat bread, I mean, that actually might taste better sometimes, depending on what you put on it.
Yeah.
Today for lunch, I had two. We never have white bread at my house, but it was Grandma Sycamore's white bread, best white bread in the world. And I had just 2 sandwiches with just mayonnaise, mustard, and ham. That's it. It was bussin'. One of the best meals ever. Actually, also I had pineapple sauce. Have you ever had pineapple sauce?
Pineapple sauce?
Yeah.
I have not. No.
Pineapples, it means just applesauce, but just pineapples. I don't know if you can tell.
I actually couldn't put that together. I thought it was like mango salsa, but pineapples, and I was shook. Thought it was another pizza type, because we were talking about.
I think
all
we can
sorts
clip
of,
that.
All sorts of.
That whole conversation, we can clip that. Draft. I don't know. We're up to like 42 minutes.
Really should just
Why is Colt?
set a timer on my watch that I can know.
Cole just texted me.
Who-
Wait, Cole just. We might need to talk about this.
What did he just say?
He just texted me and said, "Did she call you back? You should take her to Pickle or something." I don't know who he is referencing.
Did you have a date lined up?
No.
You should. I don't know who it is, but you should take her to pickleball.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
Should I ask him who?
It's the gym girl.
Yeah, maybe.
it's the
Well, I
girlfriend.
did tell him about that.
He could be talking about her though.
Yeah, maybe I'll text. Maybe I'll text him and see. I'll ask him who, and I'll give you updates.
All right, sounds good. Something. This is turned into like just an update on our weeks.
Okay.
But I've been on a weird movie kick
Okay.
recently.
Nice.
Watched Madagascar the other day.
Gotcha.
Phenomenal movie. So
Wonderful
funny.
movie.
So funny.
Smile and wave,
Like
boys.
when-
Smile and wave.
When he's like calling the cops to like Marty's gone, and he's like, "Wait a minute, we can't tell the humans." And he hangs up the phone and then rips the phone like the whole like thing off. So funny.
Great movie. I haven't watched that in a while. I wonder if my nephews have seen it. So that's something
So
I should
good.
watch with them.
So good. It's on Peacock.
I don't have Peacock.
Oh, I do. Just for like the next couple weeks before the subscription runs out.
Subscription runs out.
Because I got it for the Olympics.
Protesting Peacock, by the way.
Yeah, because they're ruining the NFL.
They're ruining the NFL.
Shrek.
Okay, great movie.
Shrek.
Fantastic
I've
movie.
watched 1, 2, and 3 within the past month.
Isn't the third one called like the final?
Shrek the third.
Was the fourth one called the
Fourth
final?
one's called
something?
Forever After.
Was this which one was called the final something?
I don't think.
The final chapter.
Puss in Boots was called The Last Wish or something like that.
One of them's called the last something, and then they've released like 6 since then. That's hilarious. Anyway, continue.
I don't know. You think you might be I think you might be right, but I'm pretty sure one's just called Forever After. The one with Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called Forever After.
but isn't that also called like the? Never mind.
I don't know. But
We know nothing about Shrek.
I wanted to bring out the motivational quote
Okay.
from Shrek,
Okay.
and I watched this
That's kind
last
of
night.
fire.
I watched this last night, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, "Wow, I'm
Getting
touched."
mad wholesome on this pod.
Yeah, which is good, right? Yeah, but I watched it by myself. I was alone, cuddled up in a blanket, and I was just watching it. And it's from Shrek the Third.
Okay.
And to set the scene, they just met Merlin, the creepy wizard, who eats rocks. He called them rocks au gratin, I think.
Can you pause for a second?
Yes.
Also, if you're listening to this and you're confused about why we're doing this, this is what we do when we're just hanging out. We'll just whip out quotes from Shrek and talk about how cool they are.
It's true.
So this is not like out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
This is not something random we're doing.
Quick shout out to the pod. The whole purpose behind it is just because sometimes we have absurd conversations and we thought that you would enjoy them.
Yes. And this is
And
what
here
is
we
happening
are.
right. This is a normal occurrence.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how often we quote like random movies. Penguins of Madagascar. Shout out Cole.
Yeah, and Surf's Up.
Surf's Up.
Chicken Joe the goat.
Hoodie. I don't know if you can see it.
People didn't hear you just say that.
Chicken Joe hoodie. Right. It's on. Look on the back.
Oh my gosh, Chicken Joe. That
Legend.
rocks.
My eyes are up here, by the way, for those people on YouTube. But he's sitting by the fire with Artie, the guy who's supposed to replace him as king, because he's laying in bed, right? And someone interrupts him, and he's like, "Somebody better be dying!" And then it cuts to the
someone
frog
is dying.
king, and he's like, "I'm dying!"
Yeah.
And he's like, funniest scene, so funny. But he's talking with Artie, and they're making up because they've kind of been at odds with each other. And this one hit.
Okay.
This one hit. I'm just going to read the quote. He says, maybe it's hard because, Artie he's concerned because he doesn't feel like he can be king. He doesn't look kingly. He doesn't feel kingly. It's just not going to work. And Shrek says, maybe it's hard to believe what's with my obvious charm and good looks, but people used to think that I was a monster. And for a long time, I believed them. But after a while, you learn to ignore the names people the names people are calling you. You just trust who you are.
Dang.
Crazy, right? You did
Trust
not
who
expect
you
that
are.
out of Shrek,
The bars.
the ogre. But yeah, I don't know. Thoughts?
All facts aside, he is a monster.
Yeah.
No, I think that's something that a lot of people need to realize is that if people are calling you names, first of all, their problem, not yours.
Yeah. Also, give me their names.
They're wrong.
I need names.
Second of all,
I need their names.
you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to believe what they say. I think a lot of times I was at a high school today, as I said, and I was with my coworker, right? And I was walking in, and we were sitting there talking about how in high school, it feels like the opinion of everyone else around you is the only thing that matters, right? How everyone else perceives you is the only thing that matters. So you try and look your best every day. If you're having a bad hair day, it's the worst thing ever. Like that kind of thing,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And what everyone should realize, and if you are lucky enough to realize you are blessed, is that no one else actually cares, right? Like, not that they don't care about you, but no one else actually cares what you look like or how you're feeling that day. You know, that's all on you. You get to decide.
You're putting these pressures on yourself.
Yeah, you get to decide how you feel each day, right? Obviously, if you have like mental illnesses and things like that, it can be harder to decide. But that doesn't mean you can't decide.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we tell ourselves a lot is that, oh, I have this, which means I can't be this. That's not true ever, right? It's like saying, oh, I was born dyslexic. That means I'll never be able to read. That's wrong.
Incorrect.
There's plenty of dyslexic people who can read. You know, it's harder. It's a trial.
Got to work through
right?
it.
So if you've got depression, you've got anxiety, that doesn't mean you can't be happy or peaceful.
Just be happy.
You just have to do the work to learn how to do so, right?
Yeah.
You can decide. It's just a different process than it is for someone who doesn't have those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Amen. I'm in full agreement. Is that even?
Yeah, it's a good way to say
Yeah.
it.
With the statements just made. And I'm sitting here and I'm listening to us get all wholesome and touchy-feely, and I can just imagine certain people, including me, if I were listening to this, just like rolling my eyes at the time when we get wholesome.
It's true.
But hey, it's either that or
Who gives us the right?
We say some incredibly vulgar thing and go viral for the wrong reasons, you know. So that's kind of the vibes we're trying to spread.
Positivity.
All in all,
Uplifting.
the Loose Ends podcast. We're trying to figure out what we are, what we're doing, but the main goal, good vibes.
Hey, the cool thing is, as we're trying to figure out what we're doing here and what we're going to talk about, who we are to you, you can figure out who you are at the same time. And we can all do it together.
Yes.
Because in this space, I don't know who I am. Maybe outside of it, I know a little bit better, but we can all learn together.
Yeah. And I hope you discover that you are a fan of our podcast.
And maybe a fan of both of us.
Yeah.
If you want to just hang out with us, send us a message.
Yeah.
We might
or
wanna
just
hang
one of
out.
us if you just want to take Isaac on a date.
If you do, just let me know.
Just let him know.
Just let me know.
Yep.
Wait, let's see if Cole's responded.
Oh, get the tea
forgot
before
about
we
that.
end this.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We don't need to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she
after
might
pod.
be watching.
After pod, dude.
She might be watching.
Y'all don't know what happens when the mics get put down.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we can talk. I'll give an update on this
Next week.
next week
Next week.
if I took her to pickleball or something.
Thank you
Anyway,
guys for listening.
Thank you guys for listening.
I'm
Love you
Johnny.
guys. I'm Isaac.
We love you.
Love you guys.